what's up? It's your girl Desi for You Gospel here with Todd Delaney, baby. Look here. You're presenting tonight.
Yeah, it's a step up. You know what I mean? Every year I came, I watched the stage. I never got a chance to touch it. Tonight I get to touch it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, listen, favor ain't fair, honey.
I'm telling you.
Todd Delaney, keep supporting him. It's your girl Desi for You Gospel. All right, you guys, I got Q Parker here, and Will and Alexis. We are here live at the Stellar Awards. Now, we just saw each other at the Trailblazers. You look good as usual.
Thank you so much.
Excited about this event as well?
I am. You know, the Stellar Awards are something that's always amazing to me. You know, although I got an R&B record deal, I'm a Kojic baby. I'm Kojic all day long. You can't join in.
Look, we all got Jesus real deep in our heart. And truth be told, R&B artists usually have church in common.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's the foundation.
All right.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about gospel, how it's transitioning. Where do you see it in the next 5 years?
Oh, my God. It's going to a place where it's just totally evolving. Yeah. Versatility is it. And Will and Alexis, which is the new artist on my label, New Fam Entertainment, we will exemplify that.
You heard it right here. All right, I know you love 112, but honey, he told you he loved Jesus. It's your girl Desi from You Gospel.
YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet and next to Tasha Page Lockhart. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. How you feel about tonight?
I feel amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you. Tell us about your book real quick.
I have a new book out. It's called And the Winner Is, Tasha Page Lockhart Uncut, and I'm so excited about it because, you know, I go some places to sing, and they only pay me to come sing. So I get a few seconds to talk, and that's it. So now you're getting the full story, what happened, why it happened, how it happened, and I'm just excited. It's real-life tragedies and triumphs, and it's been a blessing in the week that it's been out, and you need to get it. It's available everywhere online, and I'm just really excited about it.
YouGospel.com. We're here at the 32nd Annual Stellar Awards, standing next to Choir Boy Cam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Tell us about how you feel about the 32nd Annual.
I'm super grateful to be here, nominated. I remember last year I was able to walk the red carpet, went back to my hotel room. I said, Mom, next year I want to come back and I want to be nominated for a Stellar Award. And now we're here, nominated Youth Project of the Year, Choir Boy Cam, the Destiny Project.
Tell everybody how they can stay in contact with you.
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at ChoirBoy4Real. That's CHOIRBOI, the number 4, REAL. And on Facebook at Choir Boy Cam. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, it's your girl Desi with You Gospel, and I'm here with Keandra Lockett. How are you, love?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Stellar Awards 2017. Now, I know that we're here for the music, but you did something revolutionary for little black girls. You have a doll baby. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, well, I joined with the Kenya doll company from the early 90s, and I have a doll called the Keandra doll.
Wonderful. So beauty is not just skin deep. We know that it's in the heart, and especially when we have God in our hearts, that's the place it needs to be. So we thank you for that. All right, the state of gospel music 2017 and beyond. Where do you see yourself?
I see myself being one of the movers and shakers and a representative, not bragging or anything, but I just really feel like when you know your place and your purpose, you walk in it and allow God to do his work.
I absolutely love it. It's your girl Desi, You Gospel. The Stellar Awards. Honey, if you see this face, now you already know he gives you life. You know him from J.J. Harrison and You for Praise, but I need you to know his name. This is David McClure, tears it all the way up. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
First of all, you look good. How do you feel?
Feel good. I feel good. Feel encouraged and motivated.
Good.
Yeah.
The transition from, well, really, I can't say background, because you've always made your way to the front, but now it's your time. How does that feel?
It's exciting. You know, it's sweet, more sweet than bitter, because you know I'm still connected with JJ. I'll be on there, you know, tonight with him on the stage. So, but I'm excited to just be in a position now to walk in, you know, what God has called me to, and have that support from someone such as JJ. He's been super supportive, super encouraging. So, you know, I'm excited that all things are working the way they should.
He's a wonderful brother in Christ, and I know if I know him, which I do, he encouraged you, he pushed you to do it. And so to everyone, for somebody who has a background singer and you know that their talent is there, push them to the forefront. Let God do what he does in their life. State of Gospel 2017, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I see myself Stellar Award winner, Grammy winner, and you know, definitely having multiple albums out. So in 5 years, look out, because it's happening this year.
I love you, and I claim that for you. I love you. David McClure, it's your girl Desi, right here on YouGospel.com. It's your girl Desi from You Gospel, and I am here. The United Nations are being represented. International gospel. We can't just keep gospel in the space right now. So let me say it right. Joe Medal, welcome. You're up for a spot tonight. What's the nomination?
No, it's a spot. I'm just, I've been invited to witness and participate,
That is big. Let me tell you that you look amazing. Do you feel amazing? Are you excited?
I feel amazing, man. I feel amazing. I'm really excited to be here.
Welcome. Well, welcome. It's your girl Desi, You Gospel. Gospel. It's your girl Desi, ugospel.com, and I am here with Cassandra Cleveland Roberts. I saw this young lady perform amazing. Not only does she look amazing, you sing amazing, and I want to talk about beauty for a minute because we know that there's a lot of emphasis on beauty. We know that folks are trying to look good, but let's talk about beauty from the inside out. Can we encourage young girls, people who are trying to get into the industry, to remain integral in their beauty?
Absolutely. You know, here's my motto. I read this many years ago, and I've taken it just as a slogan for life. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. If you have a beautiful heart, that supersedes external beauty any day of the week. You know, I've met so many women, you know, unlike yourself, I'm sure you have as well, very, very many women, because you're beautiful, you know, who are outwardly beautiful, but they have ugly hearts. You know, they're unkind, and that to me is very unpretty, regardless of how outwardly stunning you are. But if your heart is nasty and abrasive and ugly and inconsiderate of people. And so my goal in life is to lovingly touch the lives of other people.
Well, honey, you are operating in equal beauty inside and out. Glad to call you sister in Christ. You guys look out. The voice is amazing here at the Stellar Awards. It's your girl Desi, ugospel.com. What's up? It's your girl Desi with ugospel.com, and I am here. The Tri-State is repping tonight, honey. Now, you saw IMG taking aboard the Stellars, honey. Y'all are not ready. I am praying. I want this to happen. I'm partial. I'm a little biased. E9 Tabernacle Baptist Church here with our family, Dr. Alan E. Waller. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
I am so awesome. So, everyone knows you in the capacity of preaching. There are some people who still don't know about the music, so let's talk about that musical process, Michi.
Amen. Well, we've just built up a whole bunch of choirs and groups. So we have our mass choir, our young people, our pastor. We do the hymns. We do everything. We got our male chorus, our babies, our young adults. So this project was a great experience. That's why we called it The Experience, so that you would get the chance to experience what it would be like at E9 Tabernacle.
I was there for the opening. It was absolutely amazing. Some of the people that are featured are?
Bishop Bruce Parham is on this project. Of course, our pastor is on this project. Joylette Harris is on there. I'm on there, so we had a great time doing it.
All right, Pastor. So one thing that I personally can say that I'm excited about is that I know that this industry will not remove the God that's in you. You're not a plastic person. You are as real as they come. Let's talk about the integrity of music and ministry.
That's right. I mean, it's important that we get the message in the music.
Yes.
And there is a reason we're wanting to do this, because we want to help other artists that really want to do this. At the end of the day, I'm a pastor. I'm not an artist. I like to sing when the Lord lets me sing, but I am a pastor of a church. And I want to facilitate those who want to be artists, give them the opportunity to do so, and to do it on a high level, and to do it with integrity, and to keep the main thing, which is Jesus Christ.
Come on. Always operating in excellence. It's your girl, Desi, E9 Tabernacle Baptist Church, and ugospel.com.
ugospel.com. We're here on the red carpet, standing next to Ted Wynn. How are you, sir?
I'm well. How are you?
Pretty good. So tell us about your new single.
The single is entitled "Grateful," in the top 20 right now, and working really hard to, get it as high as it can possibly go. Amen. So I wrote the song about a year ago, thinking about, give context. My album is entitled "Perspective," and so I wrote this song "Grateful" when I was thinking about being raised without my dad in the home. And for some people, it's a sad story, but for me, I chose to look at it and be thankful or grateful to God for having my mom there, and my grandmother there, and my great-grandmother there, and so many people in my family were there. And so I often say you can cry over who left, or you can celebrate who stayed. And so I choose to be grateful in spite of everything that's happened in my life. Man.
Now, that's one single that you released. When can we expect the full project?
The full project, the gospel audience love a full record. Full project is coming later this year. I'm very excited to have Miranda Curtis on the record, Lisa Knowles from Memphis on the record, and I went out on a limb a little bit. This time a little different. A writer-artist by the name of Elijah Blake has written for Usher and other people, and Tweet, they did a record with me on the album, so very excited about it.
Now, the last question, the state of gospel music, what's your thoughts about it?
How long you got? I think that gospel music, the art form is great. The infrastructure, the business needs a lot of work because we're just way behind the ball as it relates to other genres. And so we need to, I think, really sit down and have some real serious conversations about how we can move the art form forward. I think we're, behind the 8 ball quite a bit.
How can people stay in contact with you?
All my social media, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. It's Ted Wynn, TEDWINN.
You guys heard it here from Ted Wynn here on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards. YouGospel.com, Khalif Towns here on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards, standing next to the Chosen Brothers. How are you guys?
We're great, man. Great to be here. Excited to be here. Excited about the night. Excited to see Eric Campbell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you guys are a new group. How did you guys formulate?
Man, we're family. Our uncles and aunts, they all sung, man. We love quartet, so we just wanted to do something different with what they was doing, so we figured we'd change the sound of it, and that's how we got together. Yes.
How long you guys been together?
8 years.
Okay.
8 years, yes, sir.
So with 8 years being together, what keeps you guys together without any, because some groups stay together today and going tomorrow.
That's it, man. Just Jesus. A lot of prayer, man. Definitely a lot of prayer, especially dealing with different attitudes, man. Definitely a lot of prayer. But seeing where quartet is going, the evolution of quartet, man, and we're excited about it, to be a part of it, and just to see where it's going, and we want to see what is going to happen. So, that keeps us going, keeps us striving to do something different. So, yes, sir, for the Mason, that's us.
How can people stay in contact with you guys?
You can find us on social media, Instagram, them DCB Boys, Facebook, The Chosen Brothers. Instagram, social, what else? Instagram, Snapchat. We on Snapchat, YouTube, everywhere, man. Wherever you find it, Facebook, Instagram, find us, man. The Chosen Brothers.
You guys heard it. Make sure you guys connect with them. Thanks so much.
Thanks, bro.
YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet with Pastor Charles Jenkins. How are you?
I'm fantastic. What about you?
Pretty good. So you just recently released a new video. Tell us about the direction of that.
This record. Think about these things. Winning. I wanted to follow with Reach for the Sky. The whole record, I wanted to create kind of an album in the middle of music culture. You got traditional gospel as we know it, and then you got hip hop and urban. And so I wanted to put something in the middle with the messages that we love, the values and the virtues at the same time. We like music that has big beats and big hooks and it's urban. So I wanted to marry the messages of the gospel with the music of our culture that we love so much. And so the whole video with Reach for the Sky is to get people thinking at another level, doing at another level, living at another level. That feel good, There are times when you want to lift your hands, and there are times when you want to just dance around and have a good time. So that's that.
When can we expect the full project?
That record is out already. Okay. We got a new single that's coming for my gospel family called Grace. Okay. And that last record is for outside of the church. This record is for inside of the church. Okay. We're going to get you singing all over again in mass, traditional 135 church music, feel good contemporary music. And so Grace is dropping next month. Okay. That'll hit radio. Then I got a new artist, Donisha Ballard, who is a stomper, a Sunday morning anointed voice, and she's got a new song called The Miracle Song coming next month also. So it's going to be strong.
Great. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you. Right. Thank y'all for all y'all do for my career and for the careers of so many in the industry.
YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet standing next to Joe Douglas. How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Pretty good. So you have a recording coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
April 28th. We're recording at the Union City Apostolic Church. Mike Burrell from Los Angeles is the producer. Got some amazing songwriters from Dion Kipping to Todd Galbraith writing songs for the project. Me and my group Spirit of Praise. Lisa Page Brooks and Yana Crawley, special guests as far as being on the record. It's been a total dope journey. The title of the recording is Journey to Glory. We're going to give God praise and bring it back to the Ark of the Covenant.
What's different? What's going to be different about this project from the last?
Lyrically, everything is more intimate and everything is vertical. So not a lot of where's my blessing coming? A lot of it is glory to him first. And if we seek him first, all the other stuff comes afterwards.
Thank you so much.
No problem, bro.
YouGospel.com. We're here with one of our favorites, Erica Campbell. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So, you just keep adding stuff to your career.
It's God. It's not me. I promise. I wouldn't add anything else. But God seems to open the door and open it wide where it's undeniable that it's him. And I go, okay, God, if you put some more hours in the day, more days in the week, and he always tells me, I'll give you the grace to do it.
How do you feel about hosting the Stellas this year?
I love hosting the Stellar Awards. This is like my third time. First time without Tina, so that's new. Anthony is great. I love hosting with Anthony. It's going to be kind of funny. We're going to play with y'all a little bit. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have an audience full of people that I've loved forever. So it kind of feels like home, like friendship, like family and community. So I'm excited.
Now, one question that, of course, everyone to know, when is the next Mary Mary project coming out?
The next Mary Mary record is coming, Jesus. We have about 4 songs, but I don't, I can't give you a date. We thought it would be this year, but the show is taking off, and Tina and Teddy are really, really just preaching forgiveness and love and restoration of marriages and families, and it's blessing people. And so, when God is opening the door, you got to walk. We coming back, I promise you.
Now, last question. Is there going to be another Mary Mary TV show?
We just said yes to season 6.
Okay.
We'll start filming. We're actually going to Israel this year. We'll be in London. Mary Mary's going to be in Kenya. Yeah, we'll be in Kenya, Manchester. Yeah, so we'll be quite a few places.
You guys heard it directly from Miss Erica Campbell, the woman of many hats.
Listen, hats and hats and hats.
Hats and wigs.
Yes. It's all good.
Great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
YouGospel.com. We're here again on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards, standing next to G Maze. How are you?
I'm good, man. Good to see you again.
Great. I know we talked earlier. Now you're at the Stella Awards. How does it feel?
Feels pretty good, man. It's a lot of flash and glash, but it's so far so good, man. So far so good.
Right. What performances are you looking to see tonight?
Honestly, all of them. Honestly, all of them. I'm looking forward to the entire. Because this is my first time actually going on the inside. I don't normally do the Stellas, so I thought I'd try it this year because,
Great. How can people stay in contact with me?
Say again?
How can people stay in contact with me?
GMaze21 is my Twitter and my Instagram handle, and GMaze Music is my Facebook handle.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
We're standing here with the legend, Doug Williams. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How you feel about being at the 32nd Annual Stellas?
It's awesome, man, just to be here in Las Vegas, bringing the good news of Jesus Christ to what they call Sin City, but we're bringing the good news here. And just to be a part of this great event each year, it's a great pleasure to be here, man. Absolutely, yeah.
Are there any performances that you're looking forward to seeing tonight?
Absolutely. I mean, everybody that's performing, I'm a fan of. So, from Fred Hammond on down the list. And then tonight, I'm a part of the tribute to Spencer Taylor.
Okay.
Who's an icon, a legend in gospel music. So he's receiving the James Cleveland Lifetime Achievement Award tonight. So we're doing a medley of some of his hit songs. So excited about that.
Great. Now, recently you released some new music. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my latest project was called Crossover, and I had 2 singles released from that particular CD. One was called Let It Go, and that first one was called All of Me. But presently, we're in the studio now working on a brand new Williams Brothers album. We haven't done one in almost 7 years, and very excited about that. It's called Timeless. The new single will be dropping in about 2 weeks. It's called God is Still Doing What God Does, a very powerful song. So I really believe it's going to be a blessing to people all over the world, man.
Great. Thank you so much. YouGospel.com here on the red carpet at the Stella Awards. YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet here at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards, standing next to KORYN Hawthorne. She's been on The Voice, and also she was featured on Mary Mary season 5. I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm good. Good.
Great. How do you feel about being at the Stella Awards?
Super duper excited, crazy. Like I keep pinching myself because it's not real. I've been watching this ever since I was a little girl. So to finally be here is crazy.
What's new for you?
What's new? This EP that's coming out, just working in the studio, kind of trying to figure out exactly my sound and what I want to say in my music. So EP is going to be dropping at the top of June. Singles coming out in the next few weeks. So this is all new. This is new.
How can people stay in contact with you?
You guys can follow me on social media at KORYN Hawthorne. That's Instagram, Twitter, everything. KORYN Hawthorne.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ladies, come on forward, come forward. Now, I know her personally. I don't know you guys. Introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Nikki Newsom with OMD.
Awesome. And?
Jocelyn Adams, sales leader.
Wonderful. Okay, so we know that it takes money to do all this that we are doing. So why this event? Why would you want to sponsor this event?
Well, as you know, Desi, we have always been involved in the gospel community for some time now. And so this is just a culminating event for us. This is like the premier event in the gospel industry, and we had to be a part of it.
Yes. So you guys know that State Farm is here. Your companies are?
OMD.
OMD and?
State Farm.
State Farm. Listen, I need you guys. You got all these records. You got all these shoes and clothes. Get you some life insurance. Can we encourage folks to get themselves together?
We absolutely can. We help people manage the risk and realize their dreams.
That's right. That's right. So don't be just fabulous on the red carpet. Make sure that you take care of your life. It's your girl Desi with YouGospel.com. What's going on? It's your girl Desi, YouGospel.com. Honey, these are no strangers. They are all my brothers. One of them is Boaz. I believe that right now in Jesus' name. Honey, this is the Wardlaw brothers.
What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Desi. You guys been singing for a long time.
Yeah.
Still going strong.
Right.
The conversations we've had about the rough times, the good times.
Yeah.
You're here another year. You're in another show. How do you feel?
Oh, we feel absolutely amazing. God is good. He's brought us over hills and mountains. All the way to Las Vegas.
That's right. You know, it's good because you can appreciate the valleys. I know you guys personally and the process. You never forsake the process. That's the good thing about you. It comes through in your music. You always look amazing.
Thank you so much.
State of Gospel 2017. Where's gospel going, and will you be there?
Oh, well, gospel, here's one thing that God is doing. He's making himself known all over this world. You can just take a look at it.
Yeah.
God is making it. We're going to be right where God tells us to be. We're going to stay under the blood. In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name. I love you guys so much. So glad to see you. It's your girl Desi with YouGospel.com. What's up? It's your girl Desi from YouGospel.com here with TONYA Lewis-Taylor. First, may I say, you are wearing one of my most favorite colors. And from one big girl to another, you are beautiful, intelligent, and gifted. How are you today?
I'm doing well. God is awesome. I'm excited about being here.
Yes. So, State of Gospel 2017 and beyond, where do you see yourself?
Well, you know, it's more than just the music. It's about the ministry. I have a book that's coming out called Be You, Not Her.
Come on.
And I have my Women of Power Fellowship that I'm doing all around the country. We're actually on tour, the I'm a Winner tour. So God is awesome. I'm excited. And we have a Netflix original series that's coming out in a couple of months called In the Classroom, based on my nonprofit organization.
Well, honey, that's a Netflix, but no chill, honey. It's your girl Desi. You are one I want to keep in touch with. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, YouGospel.com.
YouGospel.com. We're on the red carpet here at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards, standing next to Angel Taylor. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
Pretty good. So you have some new music coming out. Tell us a little bit about it.
I do. Well, my first single's already out. It's called Everything. And the record will be later this year. It's called Love Angel. I'm really excited about it.
How do you feel about the Stellas this year? What are you looking forward to seeing this year?
You know, it's usually a great show. So I don't know. I think I'll just enjoy the whole thing and being able to kind of see my friends again. It's been a while since I've been here. So I'm expecting to just kind of have a good time.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
YouGospel.com. This is Khalif Towns again here on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards. Standing next to David Bloom. How are you?
Great, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good. So you are the producer for You Deserve It. Writer. Tell us about that.
Well, I wrote it back in 2014, and J.J. Harrison heard it, picked it up, put some of his work to it, and created it, brought it to life, and that's what it is right now.
How do you feel about the state of gospel today?
I feel it's great. It's moving, it's progressing, it's growing. Gospel music is not dead.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
It's your girl Desi from YouGospel.com. Now, y'all just heard David Bloom. This is the brother, Timothy Bloom, and they have music in their veins. Apparently, it's in the family. Now, you got a little different spin. Now, you're a two-time Grammy winner for who?
Chris Brown and Neo.
Chris Brown and Neo. Now, I bet your bottom dollar they both got Jesus in common because the gospel is worldwide. It's in our hearts. And most people who do R&B and pop, they know God. So tell me about that transition, keeping your integrity of Christianity even in the industry.
Well, I think, I grew up in the church. My mom and dad are pastors, and, that's the thing that keeps me, solid, because I talk to my dad like every single day. I don't waver. I just go in, I make the music, I make it pure, and that's what it is.
Do me a favor. Say something to those pastors who try to retain their musicians on Sunday morning, but they don't want them to go out and get a secular gig. Encourage them.
Well, a lot of musicians that play for me, they come from the church. And they're doing great.
Very well, right.
Doing very well.
And you know what? They fly home. They have that integrity with their church, all right? Well, you did it. You're doing it, and keep on doing it. It's your girl, Desi, from YouGospel.com. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Desi from YouGospel.com here with the hilarious Jonathan Slocumb. Yes, tonight.
I'm a fan of You Gospel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, we're a fan of you because I'll say personally, you have made sure that Christian comedy is not corny. I vouch for, thank you, I appreciate you.
I'm trying to get the comedians to do.
Please.
Be a comedian.
Yes.
Be a Christian.
Yes.
We're going to knock that word off the title.
Christian comedian.
Just be a comedian that is a Christian.
Yes.
Like, be a hip-hop artist without being gospel. Do you.
Do you.
People will know who you are.
But you keep the integrity of comedy. You always look amazing.
Yeah.
You're a brand that's just killing it.
I appreciate that.
And we really, really appreciate you. So let's talk about Stellar TV real quick. You're going to have a show. We want them to watch. We want them to support. Go ahead.
I've always dreamt of having late night talk. This has been my dream. And it's going to happen on Stellar TV called Stellar Nights, starring Jonathan Slocumb.
Nice.
You'll have Angela Bassett and Yolanda Adams on the same show.
Nice.
It's like that, you know?
Speaking of Yolanda Adams, that is my boss, media correspondent for the Yolanda Adams Morning Show. But right now, honey, it's about YouGospel.com. We love you, man. Keep doing what you do. Keep
so
being
much.
sharp. You are representing the kingdom well.
Thank you so
God bless
much.
you.
I tell Fred Hammond I met his twin sister. like female Fred Hammond.
It's your girl, Desi, from YouGospel.com.
YouGospel.
YouGospel.com. We are here on the red carpet at 32nd Annual Stellar Awards, standing next to LATICE, Crawford. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Looking amazing.
So you too. You done cleaned up. Come on.
So what are you most excited about for tonight?
Oh, I'm so excited to see the performances. I'm a huge Jonathan Butler fan, so I am like, oh my God, I can't wait for that to happen. I'm excited to see the people who are going to win and the nominees, and yeah, I love the Stellars, so yeah.
So you have some new music out currently. Tell us about that.
I have a new EP out. It's called the single's called Choose Me, but the EP is called Diary of a Church Girl. It's 5 songs. It's the bridge between the believer and the non-believer, just about those human moments that we have to invite God into.
Tell everybody real quick how they can stay in contact with you.
Well, you can stay in touch with me if you find LATICE, not Latrice. The R is invisible and silent. It doesn't exist. LATICE, Crawford on all social media outlets, and you can also go to my website, LATICECrawfordmusic.com.
Thank you so much. Khalid Towns here again on the red carpet with LATICE Crawford. YouGospel.com. We're here on the raining red carpet here at the 32nd Annual Stellar Awards, standing next to C. Ashley Brown. How are you tonight?
I'm great. I'm really blessed to be here.
Great. So aside from the rain that's getting ready to come down,
I know,
how you feel about the Stellars?
I'm feeling really good about my hair decision tonight, so that's a plus. That's happening for me right now. But I'm really excited. You know, I got a chance to minister at the pre-show last night, which has always been a dream for me, just to do anything affiliated with the Stellar Awards. So to be here tonight and to walk the red carpet like I'm somebody, I'm happy. You know.
Yeah, you did more than minister last night at the pre-show.
God had His way, and I'm just really glad that everybody was blessed by it. It was a wonderful time in the Lord.
So what's coming up for you?
What's coming up is the song that I did last night is actually my first single.
Okay.
It dropped on January 20th, and I will be recording my first full live singing May 19th in Mobile, Alabama. So I'm very excited about that.
Let everyone know here at YouGospel.com how they can stay in contact with you.
I'm on every social media outlet there is. I'm on Periscope, Twitter, Snapchat. I'm a Snapchat addict, so if you add me on Snapchat, you'll be happy. All my handles are the same as Sweet Singer CC. That's sweet spelled the right way, singer spelled the right way, and CECE spelled like that.
Okay, Grace, thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's your girl, Desi, for YouGospel.com, and I am here with Dr. Leonard Scott. Some of you know him for his great things in music, Ty Scott Records. You've done so much. You've seen so many artists come and go. The State of Gospel Music 2017 and beyond. Where do you see it going?
I see it going further. You know, I see it reaching more people with the gospel and changing lives, especially in this generation that we live in now. So many people are unchurched, you know, and I see it reaching people that don't go to church.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that. Now, with, the Stellars Award with church, let's talk about church. There are a lot of people we go. If you don't kind of fit into the mold, you don't really know what's going on, you don't know when to stand, you don't know when to sit. Do you think Black church is prepared for the new wave of young people, the millennials that are coming that have been unchurched?
I think they're going to have to be.
Better get ready.
Many of the traditional churches are actually shrinking, and because this generation is looking for something different.
Yes.
They're looking for something real. They're not really into tradition. You know, they're into answers.
Yes, that's
They want
true.
answers.
All right, and they know a lot. This social media is something else. Speaking of social media, you want to check out yougospel.com because this is how you age gracefully. I have to bring you up. You look like you have prayed not only for your family, but for so many other people, have seen so many people through. I saw you before. Your spirit is amazing. Give some tips to young women, young men who are growing up in the Lord.
Yes, my suggestion is always put God first and develop a close relationship with God in the background. Get in that prayer closet and on a daily basis, some kind of way, just make yourself do it. And he'll take you through.
All right, you heard it. Relationship over religion. It's your girl Desi right here, yougospel.com.
Yougospel.com here on the red carpet with Howard Gospel Choir, nominated for Stellar Award. Two Stellar Awards this year. How you guys feeling?
Excited, grateful to be here, grateful to be able to stand next to people whose music we've listened to, people who we've looked up to as mentors. We're just really excited to be in the number tonight.
How does it feel to be nominated?
Incredible. I mean, there's no way that we could have planned for this. We just put out an album because we thought that the world needed to hear what the choir was doing. Now, the choir hadn't put out an album in 20 years, and we're the first collegiate choir of our kind in the world. And so we've been a little silent on the home for a little while. And so we just thought it was important for people to know what was going on in the choir now. And for us to be nominated for 2 Stellars was certainly beyond what we could have imagined.
How can people stay in contact with the choir?
Definitely, you can find us almost everywhere by following us at howardgospelchoir.com. So on Facebook, on Instagram, you can follow our YouTube channel. You can look us up online at Howard Gospel Choir. You can find us on Twitter. Twitter's a little bit different because of the characters, right? We got to keep it under. So you can find us on Twitter at twitter.com/HGC1968.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Honey, if you see this face, now you already know he gives you life. You know him from J.J. Harrison and Youthful Praise, but I need you to know his name. This is David McClure, tears it all the way up. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
First of all, you look good. How do you feel?
Feel good. I feel good. Feel encouraged and motivated. Good. Yeah.
The transition from, well, really, I can't say background, because you've always made your way to the front, but now it's your time. How does that feel?
It's exciting. It's sweet, more sweet than bitter, because I'm still connected with JJ. I'll be on there, tonight with him on the stage. So, but I'm excited to just be in a position now to walk in, what God has called me to, and have that support from someone such as JJ. He's been super supportive, super encouraging. So, I'm excited that all things are working the way they should.
He's a wonderful brother in Christ, and I know if I know him, which I do, he encouraged you, he pushed you to do it. And so to everyone, for somebody who has a background singer and you know that their talent is there, push them to the forefront. Let God do what he does in their life. State of Gospel 2017, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I see myself Stellar Award winner, Grammy winner, and definitely having multiple albums out. So in 5 years, look out, because it's happening this year.
I love you, and I claim that for you. I love you. David McClure, it's your girl Desi, right here on yougospel.com. It's your girl Desi, yougospel.com, and I'm here with no stranger. It is raining at the Stellars, and honey, that's a good sign. I know you know that the blessing of Jesus rains down. You are no stranger to his blessings. JeKelyn, Carr, hey girl.
Hi.
So I heard some amazing news. You are going to sing with Mother Caesar.
Oh, yes.
Baby. I know you're
Look, y'all got the exclusive, because don't nobody really know.
Baby, look, let me tell you something. You Gospel deserves it. This is one of the greatest media outlets, and you're one of the greatest millennials that I know. Again, you're no stranger to me. I've watched you over the last 2 years blossom. I can let you know her heart is as good as her music, and you deserve this. You are the millennial Shirley Caesar. So prepare your heart and mind to do amazing things. I love you. You look amazing, honey.
Thank you.
Tell something to the millennials. Give them some encouragement.
Yes, there's so much that is going on around us, and it will continue to happen, but you cannot allow that to rear you away from where you're supposed to be. Know that there is greatness in you. It's not something that you have to become. All you got to do is tap into it. Get around the right people. Stay submissive to the will of God, and you'll be successful in his timing.
Come on. You see why I love her.
And celebrate others.
Yes. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I love this girl. It's JeKelyn, Carr, your girl Desi, yougospel.com.
Yougospel.com. We're standing next to Cheryl Fortune. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
Pretty good. You just recently put out some new music.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I'm excited. I just put out my single. It's entitled Fighters. Just a message of hope and encouragement to know there's a victory on the other side of what you go through. So I'm excited, really excited.
How does it feel? Because a lot of people know you as a background singer.
Yeah.
How does it feel to now be a solo singer?
It's exciting because I've been, working on this for quite some time, and now it's the season. So I'm just grateful for God's timing, and it's been amazing. I can't wait for you all to hear the new music too.
When can we expect the new music?
So I'm going to have the full record will be out summer this year. Yep.
Great. How can people stay in contact with you?
You can find me on Instagram at I am Simply Cheryl. You can find me on Twitter, I am Simply Cheryl, or my Facebook, Cheryl Fortune.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards, standing next to a 5-time winning Stella Award winner tonight. I mean, as of yesterday, but he's up for what, 4 more?
Tonight?
Two more tonight.
Yeah.
Travis Greene, how are you?
I'm good, man. What up, you gospel? How y'all feeling, man?
Pretty good. So what?
Yeah, you gospel doing all right. Huh?
Yes, sir. So what are you most excited about tonight, aside from your nominations?
Oh, man, the performances. J.J. Harrison's performing. Vashawn Mitchell's performing. Tasha, Cobbs will be on. Israel Houghton, Jonathan Butler, I mean, it's a packed show tonight. Anthony Brown and Erica are hosting, so it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of humor. So it's just going to be, I think this show is going to be classic. It's going to be one of the best.
What can we expect new from you coming up?
Oh, man, got a new record. We just did a live recording in February out in Nashville, and so that'll be coming out this year. A lot of energy. Man, I can't wait for that to drop. So a new single, keep your ears locked for that. You gospel will be finding out, when it's time. But very soon, though, we're pumped about it. The rain is coming.
It's about to be a wet carpet instead of red carpet.
Right.
You guys heard it here on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards, standing next to Travis Greene. Thanks so much.
No doubt. Cool.
YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet with Fred Hammond, a living legend. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I am good. The rain and everything.
Great. So you're opening up the show this year. How you feel about that?
I feel good. You know what I'm saying? They Don said he needed something with a little power on it. I gave it to him. Let's start it. Let's get this thing started.
Now, I know last year I think you mentioned that you was retiring.
I was thinking about it.
Okay.
I was honestly thinking about it. I was, but what I did this year was at the end of my obligation with our RCA, I decided to just take a break from signing with anybody. And I had a couple labels that are still wanting me to kind of commit, but I'm gonna take a minute and just think. I'm moving into film right now. I have a TV series coming out called The Choir, and it's a little edgy. This is not your mama's choir now. This is the real deal. And I have I'm diversifying into in the food industry, which is what's that? Fred Hammond's Ginger Brew.
Okay.
That's right. It's good for your throat, good for your body, and everything. So it's all good.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to saying thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's your girl Desi from YouGospel.com here with the beautiful Bree Babineau. Hello, lovely lady.
How you doing?
I'm awesome. Congratulations. Congrats.
Thank you.
First of all, talk about how that feels. Does it ever get old?
It's still kind of sinking in. Good. I was shocked. It took me 60 seconds before I actually got up yesterday.
That's a good sign.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited, and I'm thankful that I was even nominated. I'm thankful to even be here.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Humility exalts us.
Amen.
A few interviews ago, I talked about inner beauty, and so I wanted to talk about inner and outer beauty. Wanted to say to the millennial young ladies, the importance of inner beauty. Can you expound on that?
I believe inner beauty is basically knowing your self-worth, knowing your value. So if you don't know that, then you will never know how beautiful and how much you actually are and how much you actually mean to yourself and actually how much you mean to God.
Awesome. We are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes, we are.
And honey, he did a good job on you, honey.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Blue is the color. It's your girl, Desi, right here, YouGospel.com. It's your girl, Desi, here with YouGospel.com. And, honey, this is family. No stranger. You deserve everything you are getting, no pun intended. J.J. Harrison. Say hello to your fans.
What's up, family? I'm here with my sis, Des. I love you, sis.
Love this, bro, man. I don't know anybody else who deserves this more. When you talk about genuine people singing genuine music, you don't have to wonder why they make it to the top. Can we talk about genuineness and integrity in this industry?
It's so important. What we sing is supposed to be a representation of what we live. And it's not any good to have songs that represent Christ, but your life doesn't. So for us, it's really something that it's not anything we want to be like. We live what we sing. It should be the norm.
That's right.
But we thank God that God has blessed us to just have clean lives. And we're not perfect. We haven't always been perfect, but we at least have the intention to live what God told us to live.
Well, honey, you got an amazing rib, honey, and she keeps it all the way lovely. Love her so much. Again, y'all deserve it. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Stay calm. Get out your comfort zone. I saw you reading some things last night. You was nervous.
I was like,
I know. All right, you guys, your girl Desi with family, JJ Harrison, YouGospel.com. It's your girl Desi, YouGospel.com. Are you waiting on God? Well, this lady knows how to do it. It's Janice Gaines. What's up, girl?
What's up? How are you?
I'm awesome. Stellars 2017. You're here. What's up? You excited?
I am very excited. It's always exciting, you know. It's in the air. It's like a family reunion.
I was about to say, it's a family reunion, but look, we're all here for the same purpose.
Yes.
Kingdom building. Talk to the millennials about the importance of kingdom building. Matter of fact, no, I want this one for you. 2017, music, gospel music, and beyond. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? I see myself probably honing in and refining my craft and figuring out, you know, even more of what the Holy Spirit is asking me to do, because I feel like every step is that, you know?
Very nice, very nice.
Refine the direction.
All right, Janice Gaines, YouGospel.com. YouGospel.com, your girl Desi with the go-to man for music. I'm talking about the one, the only, Ray Chu. How are you this evening?
I'm doing wonderful. Here with my lovely wife, Vivian.
And you guys are an amazing couple. You know, some couples just look good together, and I will say y'all look good, all right?
Thank you.
Now, question for you. How does it feel to be the live music go-to man?
Well, you know, it's an honor. It's an honor, and I don't take, you know, I'm not assuming anything that I'm anybody's go-to guy. What I do, I think I've been anointed and appointed on the things that are for me.
That's right.
Things that are for me, I accept them, I go for them. One of the things that I'm doing right now is I just started my season with ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Nice. And we're in it full. It's a great season ahead of us. Okay. My wife Vivian and I, we produce special events. Carnegie Hall, we just signed a 5-year deal to bring special events. And one of the wonderful things that we're doing, why don't you tell them about what we're doing at Carnegie Hall?
We are doing Night of Inspiration, which brings together secular and non-secular artists on the stage of Carnegie. And Maestro Chu here conducts a 64-piece orchestra. We have a 200-voice mass choir directed by our pastor, and it's an amazing time.
We're bringing stuff to Carnegie like they've never had before.
I love that. That is church. That is the essence of church. You know, that's what Christ did.
That's right.
Oh, I'm so very proud of you
we're
guys.
bringing it. We're going to bring it. Yeah.
Well, honey,
we're not holding back.
And you must.
And you must. It's your girl Desi with the one, the only Ray Chu, YouGospel.com. YouGospel.com. William McDowell, the most integral, the most, yeah. Your praise and worship, it's you can tell that you sat with the Lord when you write. You are a pillar in gospel in my eyes. I feel like people are echoing that same sentiment. Can you tell us about the process of your writing?
Oh my goodness, with an introduction like that. You know, we do spend time with God. A lot of it, some of it comes from what we call worship exploration. I explain that as exploring pregnant moments. So what will happen is there's a moment in every service where God is doing something that is beyond a song that's been written already. And so to try to describe that moment, we explore the moment. And in exploring that moment, a lot of these things are created.
You know, people today are very fearful of feeling that feeling. You know what I mean? Outside of the Holy Ghost and the fall all out and the sha-ta-ta, people are really scared to feel that moment with God. That really is the nugget that creates those hits if you're looking for that.
If we are in control of every moment, we're in control and he's not.
Come on.
And so we have to learn how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable if we're ever going to be faith walkers.
Well, I thank you for being a man of God who is doing what you're supposed to do. Thank you for your music.
Thank
2017 and beyond, 5 years from now, 10, 20, I will be playing William McDowell. Love you, man.
Wow,
God bless
you too. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No problem. It's your girl Desi, YouGospel.com. Gospel.com, your girl Desi right here with honey. This ain't no stranger. This is a friend, honey. When you sit down and have lunch, honey, it's going to be a good time. First of all, pre-show, you guys killed it. The red, black, and white was stunning. You looked amazing. You did your thing. I was so proud. It felt like, I can't say a mama, but like an auntie or a cousin, all right? How did it feel?
It felt amazing, like just to be here, be on the pre-show. You know, you dream as a little kid, loving gospel music to one day do the Stellar Awards, and then like now you're here, you're on the stage. So God is so good. Like I just always encourage people to keep going.
I didn't think that you could top my first song that I love so much But then last night you killed it with the blood.
Yes.
People still jamming on the first one. You going fast.
I am so grateful, and you know, I was a little leery about the second single, "The Blood," because it's so churchy. So you know, make it was kind of like an inspirational kind of crossover kind of song. So you know what, people are playing it, and it's moving up faster than Make It did. God is good. I can't believe it. Interesting, very interesting. People want to hear church.
Yeah, honey. And they gonna have church tonight at the Stella Awards. Your girl Desi. Charles, you better do your thing. Charles Butler, y'all, YouGospel.com. No stranger to gospel music, honey, a veteran. I'm talking about Lucinda Moore. What's up, girl?
What's up, mama?
Faith Walker.
Yeah, walking in my favor, honey.
Baby, that's the single. Tell
That's
me about
the
it.
single. Well, it's my new single. I wrote the song. Cedric Thompson produced it, added the music, and it's going on iTunes and all digital media next week. And I am walking in my favor, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm laying in it. I'm running in it. I'm skipping in it. Favor ain't fair. Yes, it is.
Honey. Well, listen, do yourself a favor and get walking in favor. Lucinda Moore, your girl Desi, YouGospel.com.
YouGospel.com. We're standing next to Miss Catherine BREWTON from BMI. How are you?
I am marvelous. Vegas, Stellar Awards, beautiful weather, and I'm receiving an award. How about that?
How do you feel about that?
You know what? It's so humbling. You know me. I love giving, and I do this because I really appreciate the preservation of what we do as an art form. But more than anything, tonight means that God is honoring what I'm doing, and there's so much humility in this for me because I'm not necessarily. I get these things happen in my life, but I'm still somewhat like humbled by it all. So really excited that another award show is acknowledging me for my work. So interesting.
Exactly. So aside from the award show, you also have your foundation.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about that and how that came about.
You know, I lost my mom about 8 years ago, who built a facility in Charlotte that feeds homeless families and children. And when she died, I kind of was left with this whole compound. And God was very clear to me that your destiny and your career will be tied to what you do on BREWTON Drive, which is the facility after my mom. So I really jumped in. On December 8th, she died. I'm sorry, 5th, we buried my mom. And then on January 12th, I hosted and produced the Trailblazer Awards. So in that strength and in my grief, God just really allowed me to kind of show the world that sometimes in the most difficult situations, He'll rise up people around you to help you do things, to deliver others, and in turn, healing yourself. So Hope for Harvest is a facility I started. I'm launching a community center July 1 that will serve underprivileged children in Charlotte. So I've got a lot going on, but that means more to me than anything I've do in my professional career. And there's no monetary benefit other than God's glory. So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate you guys.
YouGospel.com. We're here again on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stella Awards. Stand next to Micah Stampley. How are you?
I'm good, sir. YouGospel, what's up? Y'all are killing everything around here.
So how you feel about being in Vegas as well as at the 32nd Annual Stella?
You know, in Sin City, you know, need a little church going on around here.
Right. So what's new with you?
Heidi and I are venturing out. We're doing stepping out of the entertainment sector and opening our first coffee house, cafe, next week, as a matter of fact. Orleans Brews and Beignets. Have you ever had beignets?
No.
All right, when you're in the Atlanta area, hit me up. I'm going to hook you up. Yeah, so we're excited about this.
Any new music coming?
I have my current album, To the King, Vertical Worship. It's been released it's about a year and a half now. So I'm getting ready to just get back into the lab, record, just start dropping singles. Whatever I feel in my heart, I'll drop it. I'm not gonna wait to get enough material for an album. Whatever I feel, I'm gonna release it.
Now, last question. How do you feel about the state of gospel music today?
What do you mean? Be a little more specific.
Where do you see it going?
Gospel music, there are a lot of artists who, gospel music, you don't hear a lot of the traditional, side of gospel music anymore. You have the more contemporary sounds, but the message is still the same. I love to infuse the two because I think that there is a gap between the generations, and we can't forget about the more seasoned believers who love the hymns and love things like that. So I tend to kind of infuse the different styles and textures so that we can all come together and worship together. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We're looking forward to the project and the new business venture that you guys are doing.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
YouGospel.com. I'm standing next to Sarah Reeves, who's actually getting ready to perform on the Stellas tonight. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. So you're performing with Kirk Franklin?
I am.
How does that feel?
Pretty crazy. He's always been a hero of mine, so it's a pretty surreal moment.
How did you guys connect?
So it's definitely a God thing. His son actually was at a camp that I was leading worship at, and Kirk had just written this song, My World Needs You, and he told me that he heard this voice for it, but he didn't know who it was, and his son approached him after he had heard me lead worship, and he said, hey, have you ever heard Sarah Reeves? And he sat down and showed him some of my YouTube videos, and he's like, that's the voice that I've been wanting for this song, and so he contacted me, and so, yeah.
How can people stay in contact with you?
Well, I'm on social media, Instagram, Sarah Reeves Music, on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter. My website is sarahreevesmusic.com. I have a new single coming out on April 7th. So,
Great. Thank you so much for interviewing with us.
thank you so much.
YouGospel.com. We're standing on the red carpet with LeVray. Everyone knows them. Who doesn't know them? How you guys feel?
Man, I don't even know what to say. We're just happy to be here, man. 2017 Stellas, and we're nominated for 3.
Wow.
Awesome, yeah.
Wow, man.
First
To God be the glory. First album, so.
And how long you guys been together?
Man, I want to say 10 years. A good 10 years. Yep.
So aside from the nominations, what else are you guys excited about tonight?
We're excited to see some of the performances. I personally love J.J. Hairston. You deserve it, so I can't wait to just go in. They might catch me looking like Soulja Boy with the tears and make me a meme, but it's all good, you know what I mean? Because he really deserves it. After what he's done for us, he deserves all the glory.
So what's next for the group?
Man, who knows? Who knows? I mean, you just got to stay tuned to see what's going on with us. There's a lot that you might be seeing, but we don't want to let too much of our cat out of the bag. You know what I mean?
Well, you guys heard it. More stuff coming from LeVray. We don't know when. We don't know how. We just know it's coming. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, sir.
YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet with Lil J and the Spiritual Boys. How are you guys doing?
I'm all right. I'm doing okay.
How does it feel to be at the Stellar Awards?
It's a blessing, and also to find out that I am the youngest to ever be nominated for a lead quartet. It's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling.
For those who may not be familiar with you guys, tell us a little bit about the group.
Well, we are just a quartet gospel group who likes to reach all youth, seasoned everyone with our gospel. He can phrase it the best. Well, we just love to reach everyone the best way we can. So.
How can people stay in contact with you guys?
Well, you can reach us out on Facebook at Lil J and the Spiritual Boys. You can go on Twitter, LilJ_TSB. You can Instagram, same thing, Lil J and the Spiritual Boys. So
our music is on iTunes and CD Baby, so it's everywhere. Amazon, any digital outlet.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
YouGospel.com. We're standing here with the one and only Bishop HEZEKIAH Walker. How are you, sir?
I am great. Great.
Or should I say the $83 million man?
Man, everybody calling me the $80 million man. It's amazing. It's amazing what God has done.
Tell us a little bit about that whole project.
Well, I was sitting on a piece of property for about 20 years. I was reluctant to sell it, and then I decided to hold on to it and keep it. And New York City approached me and wanted to build housing. And I was like, are you serious? So they said, yeah, and I'm not thinking numbers, but when they gave me the contract and it said $80 million contract, so we get ready in June, put up 241 unit affordable housing, and they're gonna build my church at the same time. So I'm excited about that, yeah.
So I guess things really are getting better, huh?
Oh man, they are better. They are better. They are better.
Great. Thanks so much for the interview.
God bless.
YouGospel.com. Once again, we're here with the one and only Tasha Cobbs Leonard. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It feels great out here tonight.
Right? Well, I guess it feels even better now that you done got that gold single, huh?
Come on. I was so surprised by that. I'm serious. I was caught off guard. It was amazing. Great surprise today.
Would you, like, number one, your single has went gold. You done won a Grammy. You done won a Dove. You done won how many Stellas?
7.
How does it feel?
It feels awesome. I think it's all about the grace of God. You know, I think when you wake up every day and you say, I don't deserve this, but God, you just keep loving me. You keep showering me with blessings. It's absolutely amazing. It's all about his grace.
What keeps Tasha going?
Family, support, and prayer. A whole lot of prayer, yeah.
So earlier we talked about the new music that's getting ready to come up, that you're getting ready to release. Tell us a little bit, especially the new song that you sung this morning. Tell us a little bit about that.
This always makes me smile. I love this assignment. It's one of the most in-depth assignments that God has given me, but I'm really excited about that. We're releasing new music. It's called Heart, Passion, Pursuit. And the Lord said to me that a lot of times we focus on the things that separate us, but now he wants us to focus on those things that bring us together, and that's our heart for him, our passion for him, and our pursuit after him. And I believe it's going to be a phenomenal move of God.
Last question. You're performing tonight with Vashon, Jesus Reigns. Tell us about that.
You know what? Vashon is an absolutely amazing artist, a great songwriter, and a great leader. He's one of my mentors, as a matter of fact. So we did this song on this project called You Reign that is really powerful, great ballad. We recorded it in Africa, actually, and we're going to do that tonight. And then we have another surprise performance that's awesome that we're doing with Kirk, huh? Yes.
Well, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
You too.
YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet, standing next to my brother, The Truth. How are you?
I'm fantastic, man. Yeah.
You performing tonight?
Performing tonight, me, Kenton Jones, and Bizzle. We ready. Yeah.
You've been kind of quiet lately.
Yeah.
What's coming up?
I just actually put out a new album not too long ago called It's Complicated. And it's a record that kind of deals with the complexities of religion and life, faith, and just asking a lot of hard questions, a lot of questions that people are afraid to ask out loud, especially in church, because we don't necessarily create an environment or a culture where we feel comfortable, disbelieving or wrestling with our faith. So this album has pretty much, is intended to spark that conversation, and it has been. So the conversation has been amazing, and it's been cool. Yeah.
Last question. How do you feel about the state of gospel music today, and where do you see it going?
You want a real answer? You want a real answer?
You gospel.
I think gospel music has a lot of challenges, in my opinion. I think that it's very slow to adapt. I think that it's lacking in progressiveness. I think that the fact that there's still even any conversation about how young people and young adults fit into this whole scenario is a fundamental challenge. I think that the challenge is, and I think that the challenge runs deep because it really is, it starts with God. If people perceive God a certain way, a person can only go as high or as far as their perception of who God is. So if a person thinks that God only has suit jackets and tuxedos in his closet, and that he doesn't have skinny jeans and tennis shoes, then naturally they're going to turn their nose up at younger people and youth culture. But I just think that there's a lot of challenges. I do think that there's hope, though. I think that we have to have these hard conversations about what the systemic root problems are and begin to address them, and then try to move from there and see where we can go.
Thank you so much.
All right, man. Much love.
YouGospel.com. We're standing here on the red carpet at the 32nd Annual Stellar Awards with Shayla and Joshua Rogers. How are you guys?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
So yesterday I was at your event, vocal coaching. Tell us a little bit about that and how important it is to,
Well, right now there's a big correlation between the music industry and vocal health. And so what I'm finding is that a lot of artists these days aren't really knowing much about vocal sustainability to keep their careers. And so it's just my job to make sure that I help you with pedagogy and health techniques in order to stay relevant and healthy, pretty much, yeah.
Now, Joshua, you just released a new single. Tell us a little bit about that and what it means to you.
Well, the new single is entitled Don't Leave Me. It's coming from my third project that's going to be coming out this year called Returning. So it's a part of my testimony. It's become a prayer of mine. I think everybody wants the Lord to stay with them, but for me personally, especially this song, it's going to talk a little bit about a lot of things that I've been through these past 4 years. It's going to give you kind of an in-depth look on it and what I'm going for. So it's going to be great. You can get it right now. It's on every digital outlet, so make sure you go download it right now.
Thank you guys so much for talking with us. YouGospel.com. We're here on the red carpet with Jonathan Nelson.
I'm like a part of the cool crew because I made it to You Gospel. I done growed up. I'm excited to be here today.
Yeah, he's actually on the banner from once after harassing us for like 50,000 years. How are you?
I'm good. I like to mess with Khalid and his entire team because we've had relationship. I don't know, maybe over 10 years of, just working together and not just on the record, but off the record, just, building friendship and connection. And I'm delighted to talk to you today. Thank you for this.
Thank you. What are you most excited about for tonight?
You know what, I was telling someone else, I think that the greatest thing that we're going to see tonight is the exchange of, without being too churchy, the exchanging of the mantle, the younger generation, the millennials, kind of coming to the forefront, the middle age to the millennials. A lot of times we see the same artists that have been honored, but also are performers. But I just got here to Vegas, and I was looking at social media, and I saw that Travis Greene won 5 awards. Last year, Anthony Brown won 10. And so to me, that is a great sign about how the torch is kind of being passed in a graceful way, in a kind way, where we still honor those that have got us here. But the younger generation, you can see that we are now the voice and the face, the new look, the new sound of gospel music.
That kind of segues into my next question. How do you feel about the state of gospel music today?
I feel like it's fine. I mean, there's some things as it relates to technical things. There's some things as it relates to sales and some ways that we have to make adjustments. But as it relates to the sound of gospel, the creativity of sound, creativity of gospel music and gospel music in and of itself, I don't believe it's going anywhere because we still exist. God still exists inside of us, and we're still creative people. He's a creative God, and we're creative people. As long as we're still alive, and as long as God is still God, and He'll never stop being God, I think gospel music will still do what it's supposed to do. It's still going to permeate hearts. It's still going to change lives. It's still going to transform people. I don't subscribe to gospel music is going out of style. Absolutely not. As long as I'm here, I'm going to make sure that gospel music has a voice. I'm going to fulfill my role in that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
YouGospel.com. We're standing here with Ms. Tiff Joy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. How you feel about the 32nd annual Stellars?
I feel great. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. I really am. I'm excited to be here.
So your song, Every Promise, is that the correct title of it? Is that?
It's Promise, but
okay.
Hey, Every Promise.
That album has done some amazing things.
Thank you.
Tell us about the creative process with that.
Some of the songs I started a couple of years ago. I brought it to the team, and then some of the songs, a great majority of the songs, the team and I, we just got together. We just sat down and just came up with so many vibes, and I will honestly pray, and then God will give me the lyrics, and that's how it came about.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
It's your girl Desi, YouGospel.com, and Yolanda Adams Morning Show. And let me tell you something right here. This is bruh. Marcus D. Wiley. Not to be confused. Original, never duplicated.
Come on now.
Love you, bro. What's going on?
Love you too. I'm good. We out here trying not to gamble as much.
My Lord.
Trying not to drink as much. But here to enjoy the Stellars. We're looking forward to a good show tonight.
Love it. So you hosted the pre-show last night with Lexi.
Yeah, it's our 3rd year doing it together. Another success, I believe. And hopefully one day they will promote us to the big stage.
Say that.
Yeah.
Now, can we talk about Hell No real quick?
Hell No Ministries. I'm a founding pastor.
Yes.
I've been in this ministry for about 3 months now. It's going well. We do Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock Central Time. Well, we look hell in the eye and say, no, we ain't going.
We ain't going.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man. Listen, you guys, this brother is a wonderful, genuine brother. He's hilarious, but he don't play all the time. His heart is genuine, and he has an amazing wife who sings wonderfully. Come here, girl. Yeah, I got to get you in there.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She's an artist, and she's pretty.
Thank you.
So tell me about the new single, the new project. Tell me about it.
I have an EP out, and the single right now is Better, and it's doing pretty good.
Very good.
I'm grateful for the opportunity.
I love giving folks love, and thank you for loving me, bruh.
Thank you.
All right, it's your girl, Desi, YouGospel.com.
Yeah.
What's up? It's your girl Desi with YouGospel.com right now. You guys have seen me in other capacities. This dude is no stranger. When I tell you this man is so much fun, he and his wife just ripped the red carpet, bringing normalcy to gospel music and gospel life, Christian life yet again. Can we please just really quickly expound on why it's so important to be normal and human?
I don't know what normal is.
Come on.
Because we are human.
Thank you. You know, when you do what you do, folks have a tendency to pedestalize you. How do you keep yourself grounded?
You don't let them pedestalize you. You know, you knock the pedal out of yourself, if not God will.
Yes.
So, you know, it would behoove you to do it yourself.
That's right. Humility exalts us. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for your boot on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we love him so much. It's your brother, your cousin, your nephew, Kirk Franklin, YouGospel.com.